was it? The island of Crete was ruled by King Minos. You know Minos. You remember the Minos, the king? Crete 크레타섬 있었잖아. Whose reputation for wickedness had spread to every shore. One day he summoned to his country a famous inventor named Daedalus. And Daedalus is a carpenter and also he's an inventor, like a scientist. Okay, so come. Yeah, he had a job. I think he is very good at making something special things like the maze, right? Come, Daedalus, and bring your son Icarus too. I have a job for you, and I pay well. What is it that work? What is it that job? It'd be
building the maze.
Yes, building the maze. King Minos wanted Daedalus to build him a palace.
Maze.
Yeah, with soaring towers and high and curving roof. In the palace, there was to be a maze of many corridors. Corridors not like very like ales, you know, ale, very narrow path. Okay, so the maze has so many corridors, so twisting and dark that any man who once ventures in there would never find his way out again. Okay? So Daedalus asked, what is it for? What is this maze for? Is it treasure vault? Is it a prison to hold the criminals? But Minos only replied, build my labyrinth. Labyrinth is the same with the maze. So, build a maze. As I told you, I pay you to build, not to ask questions. So Daedalus held his tongue means like hold your tongue like this. It means like a keep silence. Okay, hold your tongue. So he held his tongue and set to work to build a maze. So when the palace was finished, he looked at with pride. Oh, because look at this maze. It looks very, it looks great, right? For there was nowhere in the world so fine. But when he found out the purpose of the maze in the basement, he shuddered with horror. Why? Why the King Minos ordered to build a big maze?
Because of the cow have human monster.
That is the Minotaur. So, for at the heart of the maze, for at the center of the maze, King Minos put a beast, a thing too horrible to describe. He called it the Minotaur. He fed it on men and women. Yeah, you remember the Minotaur? It's human, right? Remember?
7가지.
7명의 남자랑 7명의 여자 먹었었지. 거기 그리스에 있는 그 누구야? 아테네 사람들 잡아다가, 그지?
근데 실제로는 6개 남자고 7개 여자잖아. 왜냐면 한 명 싸웠잖아.
그 한 명이 누구였더라?
그 아들.
아, 미노스하고 같이 했던 그 아들. 엄마 이거 까먹었어.
여기 있어.
아니야, 걔 이카루스 아니고. 그 아테네에서 왔던 사람이잖아. 엄마 까먹었다, 그 남자 이름. 아, 뭐였지?
아테네.
아니지, 아테네에서 왔던 그 남자 이름 뭐였지? No. He's the one of the hero. 오디세우스 아닌가? 아닌데? No. Who was he? 이따 찾아보자. 또 금방 까먹었네. So, the Daedalus wanted to leave Crete at once and forget both maids and Minotaur. So he went to King Minos to ask for his money. I regret, King Minos. I cannot let you leave Crete, Daedalus. You are the only man who knows the secret of the maze and how to escape from it. The secret must never leave this island, so I'm afraid I must keep you and your son Icarus here a while longer. You know what? The Daedalus wanted to escape this island because of the horrible, the monster, the beast, the Minotaur. But the king didn't give any free, right? Because the Daedalus only knows about the secret of the maze. So because he's a builder, right? So the Minos king doesn't want to let him go. So the secret must never leave this island. I'm afraid I must keep you and Icarus here a while longer. How much longer? Gasped Daedalus. Oh, just until you die, replied Minos cheerfully. But never mind, I have plenty of work for a man as clever as you. Daedalus and Icarus lived in great comfort in King Minos' palace, but they lived the life of prisoners. Their rooms were in the tallest palace tower, with beautiful views across the island. They ate delectable food, delicious food, and wore expensive clothes. But at night, the door of their fine apartments was locked. Their door, the door of the apartments were always locked. Oh no. It's kind of a prisoners, right?
When he get out, always the door's locked.
Oh yeah, like a prisoners, right? The King Minos handled them like as a prisoners, right? So yeah, so I think they must feel like, not free, right? So they wanted to go out. Anyway, Daedalus was deeply unhappy. Every day he put seed out on the windowsill for the birds. He liked to study their brilliant colors and the clever overlapping of their feathers, the way they soared on the sea wind. It comforted him to think that they at least were free to come and go. The birds had only to spread their wings and they could leave the creek behind them, whereas Daedalus and Icarus must stay forever in their luxury cage. Oh, so young Icarus could not understand his father's unhappiness. But I like it here, Icarus said. The king gives us gold and this tall tower to live in. Daedalus groaned. But to work for such a weak man, Icarus, and to be prisoners all our days, we shall not stay, we shall not. But we cannot get away, can we? Said Icarus. How can anybody escape from an island? Fly? He snorted with laughter. We cannot fly, father. We cannot escape. Because we are not birds. We are not birds. Daedalus did not answer, and he scratched his head and stared out of the window at the birds pecking seed on the sill. And look at this picture. What is it drawing on the sketchbook?
How can we fly?
Yeah, I think it's kind of a feather, right? So from that day onwards, he got up early each morning and stood at the open window. And when a bird came for the seed, Daedalus begged to spare him one feather. Then each night, when everyone else had gone to bed, Daedalus walked by candlelight on his greatest invention of all. What will he make? Ring. Let's see. Oh, yes, you're right. Early mornings, late nights, a whole year went by. Oh, yeah, it took 1 year to make this ring. Wow, how long terms, right? How long periods. So every inventor, scientist, even artists, always they try to make it very hard, right? To be patient. So a whole year went by. Then one morning, Icarus was woken by his father shaking his shoulder. Hey, get up, Icarus, and don't make a sound. We all live in Crete. But how? It's impossible. Daedalus pulled out a bundle from under his bed. I'm never making something, Icarus. I've been making something, Icarus. Inside were 4 great folded fans of feathers. He stretched them out on the bed. Look at this. It is folded. 4 pair of wings. 2 pair of wings. I saw the feathers together with the strands of wool from my blanket. Now hold still. Which kind of things he made us?
When?
No, I mean his blanket. From his blanket, he got the thread. Thread means like a very strong thread. Okay? 이불에 있는 실을 빼가지고 그걸 가지고 만들었어. 1년 걸렸어. 대단하지? 대단하지? 너 이불 갖다 날개 만들 수 있어? 그렇게 하려면 정말 오랜 시간이 필요하겠지. 와, 대단하다. 1년 걸렸다. A whole year. Daedalus melted down a candle and rubbed his son's shoulders with sticky wax. Look at this. He sticked the feather on his son's Icarus back of Icarus with the wax. Yeah?
그럼 붙이잖아.
Oh, so yes, I know it is very hot, but it will soon cool. Just you need to patience. While the wax was still soft, he stuck 2 of the wings to Icarus' shoulder blades. Here's the shoulder blades here. This is the shoulder blades.
엄마, 왜냐면 그 fox and the hyena 붙여서 왁스가 붙이잖아.
맞아. Now you must help me put on my wings, son. When the wax sets hard, you and I will fly away from Crete as free as the birds. I'm scared, whispered Icarus as I stood on the narrow window ledge. Can you see this window ledge? It's very narrow. And because since they live in a very long and tall tower, maybe the Icarus would feel like scary, right? Yeah? You think so? How do you think? Yeah. Okay, I'm very scared. He knees knocking and shaking, and his huge wings drooping down behind. The lawns and the courtyards of the palace lay far below. The royal guards looked as small as ants. This won't work. No. Courage, son. Yes, you can fly, said Daedalus. Keep your arms out wide and fly close to me. Look at this. Here's Daedalus and here's Icarus. Are you listening, Icarus? Yay, father! Above all, don't fly too high. Don't fly too close to the sun. Then your wings will be melted. Don't fly too close to the sun, Icarus repeated, with his eyes tight shut. Oh! Then he gave a cry, as his father notched him off the windowsill. He plunged downwards, with a crack. The feathers behind him filled with wind, and Icarus found himself flying. He's flying! I'm flying! He shouted. The little guards looked up in astonishment and wagged their swords and pointed and shouted, Tell the king, Daedalus and Icarus are flying away! By dipping first one wing, then the other Icarus found that he could turn to the left and the right. Oh, the Icarus get to know about how to handle that wings. Finally, at last. Yeah? Even though it could be so scary, yeah? But finally, he got to know how to handle the wings.
Wow.
So the wind talked as his hair. His legs trailed out behind him. He saw the fields and the streams as he had never seen them before. On high. Then they wore out over the sea. The seagulls pecked at him angrily. So Icarus flew higher, where they could not reach him. 너 어떻게 점점 어디로 가고 있어? He's getting fly higher and higher. He copied their shrill cry, ah, and turned it down. Hey, you cannot catch me. Now remember, don't fly too high, called Daedalus, but his words were drowned by the scream of the gulls. I'm the first boy ever to fly. I'm making history. I shall be famous, thought Icarus, as he flew up and up, higher and higher. 아빠 말 들었어, 안 들었어? Yeah, he doesn't listen. He didn't remember what the father saying. At last, Icarus was looking the sun itself in the face. Think you're the highest thing in the sky? Son, do you? He jeered. I can fly just as high as you, son. Higher even. He did not notice the drips of sweat on his forehead. Oh, yeah. And he was so determined to outfly the sun. Soon, its vast heat beat on his face and on his back and on the great wings stuck on with wax. The wax softened. The wax trickled. 어떡해. 줄줄 흘러내리고 있대. The wax dripped. One feather came unstuck. Then a plume of feathers floated slowly down. Icarus stopped flapping his wings. His father's words came back to him clearly now. Don't fly too near to the sun. With a great sucking noise, the wax on his shoulders came unstuck. Icarus tried to catch hold of wings, but they just folded up in his hands. He plunged down. His two fists full of feathers, but the feathers were gone, right? Down and down and down, the clouds did not stop his fall. The seagulls did not catch him in their beaks. His own father could only watch as Icarus hurtled ahead. 어떻게 됐어?
죽었어.
First into the glittering sea and sank deep down among the shark and eels and squids. And all that was left of a pride Icarus was a litter of waxy feathers floating on the sea. 이카루스 아빠 말 안 들어서 어떻게 됐어?
죽었어.
Oh no. 이카루스가 만약에 아빠 말을 듣고 그 해까지 안 갔으면 아빠처럼 살아남았을까? 안 살아남았을까?
살아남았어.
너무 욕심부리면 Don't be greedy, 나는. Don't be greedy.
Just be gentle.
Be gentle. And even though you want to, like you, Danu. Yeah, for example, you always want to go out alone, right? To hang out with mom, right? But you always just go out first. And sometimes you ran down the stairs in front of me sometimes, right? Yeah, sometimes. But that kind of things is not safe, I think. Like Icarus' dad, he was worrying, right? Whether the Daedalus, Icarus' dad always worrying and gave a word, right? To be safe, right? So sometimes mom wants you to be safe, and you need to listen up, okay? Okay, Dana? Okay, just remember the Icarus, okay? Okay.